with the lovely Julia Zemiro, the clever Casey Bennetto, and your host, the always sexy Toby Truslove.
Hello, thank you. I'm Toby Truslove and welcome to the Eurovision Quiz Contest. Eurovision, nation versus nation, locked in battle using only big hair, bad costumes and questionable key changes. And tonight, we salute it all as our two teams challenge each other for the mastery of this particular entertainment format. Time to introduce our two team captains, the incomparable Julia Zemiro and the mighty fanboy Casey Bennetto. Julia, excited?
I'm very excited because there's this notion that because I've been there 6 times now, I'll know stuff. But I'm a little nervous, so I'll be as good as I can be, team.
Good. Just a brag at the start about she's been there 6 times.
Yep.
Let's introduce your team. On Team A, backing the lovely Julia, we have comedic writer, presenter, producer and director with a rational fear of singing on a quiz show. It's Mr. Dan Ilic.
Hello.
Next to Dan, we have a triple threat. A dancer, a singer, an actor who is ready to take on the opposition head-on tonight. He's won more awards than this show has viewers. It's the brilliant Paul Capsis. And stepping up for Captain Casey on Team B, he knows everything about architecture and nothing about Eurovision. Let's be honest, he's probably a massive liability for his team. It's a man about the house, comedian Tim Ross.
I thought this was a World Vision telethon.
Just play along. And next to Tim is VJ, DJ, international music journal and lover to the max of all things new wave, punk and pop. And let's hope for Casey's team she knows something about Eurovision. It's Jane Gazzo. Tim, how much would you say you know about Eurovision?
Nothing.
Good.
I've seen it on the telly once by mistake.
Well, in order to sort of maybe get you more interested, we have found for you a doppelganger.
Oh.
We've gone into the Eurovision archives. We've found your doppelganger. Do you want to see it? Here we go. It's, guess which one? There he is.
Oh, that
Perfect,
one.
that one. Yeah. Uncanny, huh?
It's like looking into a mirror
It's
that's broken.
Agathonis Ikovides from the Greek group Kozomostra with their song Alcohol is Free.
I love that song.
Yeah.
I know that song.
See?
Yeah.
You're in the band.
It's already looking good, Tim.
Yeah.
It's already...
Alcohol. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Guys, are you a Eurovision fan?
Look, I got to say, I lived in London for 8 years, and it was an event. It really was an event. You get your neighbours, you get your best friends, you'd get some plonk, and you'd watch the thing. And yes,
Watch the thing. Watch the thing that is Eurovision. Do you want to see your Euro you?
do I see my Euro me?
You want to see it? We found it for you as well.
It's kind of half Amy Winehouse, half something else.
Let the magic happen. Yeah, that's Nina Zilla.
Poor woman.
She sang L'Amour est Femina, Out of Love, in 2012. Paul,
Yes,
you're a
Toby.
fan of Eurovision, aren't you? You love it.
If Malta and Greece are on, I'm into it.
They're always on.
Usually on it.
Only when they're in Europe, though.
Yeah.
Right.
Is there an act that you would love to have performed? Maybe Dana International and gone, I wish I'd done that.
Probably Dana.
Probably
I think-
Dana?
Yeah, totally Dana.
Let's see what the magic has come up with.
God, it's me.
Yeah, it's actually you. And let's see the... It's Sharon Cohen from Israel. I've seen you in that dress, I'm pretty sure. Dan, are you a fan? Are you a fan of Eurovision?
I'm a big fan of Eurovision. My friend Paul, who's in the audience tonight, runs Eurovision parties in Sydney. The Ukraine one a few years ago was probably the best. It was so good. I drank so much and threw up so hard that I burst every capillary in my face.
Great story.
That was my favourite one so far.
Good drunk story. We found a doppel for you. Here he is. Yours is a Romanian. It's Ovi from the double act, Paula and Ovi.
Yep.
Seem like the eyes kind of follow you around the room.
Tonight there'll be more like that. All right, let's get started. Round 1. Let's play the Eurovision Top 10. Tonight, we are looking at the top 10 Eurovision props. Now, props have separated Eurovision from any other talent show in the world. A lot of the time, it's very hard to understand the thinking behind them at all, and that's really what makes them so special. So we are going to count them down. Teams, I want you to study the action of these clips I'm about to play you because I'm going to test you, grill you on the answers, OK? Top 10 Eurovision props starting at number 10. The Perspex box from Azerbaijan.
In the rehearsal, they needed to do it again because he didn't have enough air.
Oh, it's not a mirror. They're two people. Amazing.
Number 9, the golf buggy from France. That carried this eccentric ageing hipster to the stage.
Wow. Dennis Roussos.
Number 8, the Two-Face singers from Austria. Did I say Two-Face? Wait for it. It gets creepy. It's really creepy. Number 7, the little pink guitar from Spain.
Roy Orbison.
It's not what you play, it's how you play it.
Number 6, the sand artist from the Ukraine. This is possibly the greatest upstage by a prop ever. This 2011.
She was incredible. Just doing all live on a big box like this and doing amazing.
Can't do that in Bondo, but all there is beer bottles.
Number 5, in 2009, Sakis Rouvos from Greece and his...
He's so great.
He's
great
so
Greek
great.
stapler.
Oozing Greek.
He's so great.
It's a stapler is a very polite way to put it.
He's like the Elvis of Greece.
Something tells me if Greece spent a little less money on their props for Eurovision, they wouldn't be bankrupt.
Number 4, the traditional Russian oven. Party for everyone.
Happy for everyone.
Such a big prop to no effect.
I swear one of them had teeth.
Number 3, the street organ from Holland.
This young woman was actually like 19 years of age and she looked 42. I don't know what they did to her makeup and hair, but look at that.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean? She's not even 19 and bad pants.
Number 2, the Hell Machine from Ukraine, 2009.
Yeah.
Wow. That was the most hectic prop.
No wonder Russia wanted to invade. Look at that.
And our number 1 of the top 10 Eurovision props, it's the garden equipment from Switzerland.
Recycling. They're working the recycling stuff.
All right, teams. 1 point per question, and the answer is on offer to the opposing team if you get it wrong. OK? So, question 1. Yes. Name any 2 of the Swiss makeshift instruments as seen. Jane.
A rake and a bin lid.
A rake and a bin. I have those. That's points. That's points. Question 2. What nursery rhyme did Rodolfo Cicalaquatre play at the start of his song on the little pink guitar, Rosso?
Hickory dickory dock.
He did not. I'm going to throw that open. Zap.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
No, it was Old MacDonald Had a Farm.
Oh, damn. I get those mixed up all the time.
Question 3. What was painted on the front of Sebastian Tellier's golf buggy?
I believe it was the flag of France.
French flag as well. Question number 4. What was the Ukraine singer in front of the sand artist wearing on her shoulders?
A dead bird.
That's close enough.
Two dead birds.
2 dead birds.
Yeah,
it was feathers. Question 5. How many Russian grannies were there on stage during the performance?
Too many.
There were 6. There was too many.
Like 6.
There were 6. There were 6, that's correct.
Actually, Toby, that's actually just one granny, and they just put them inside each other.
For an extra point, actually for 10 extra points, quite frankly, I'm going to give you 10 points. What were the grannies cooking in their big oven?
I will say the only Russian thing I know that gets put... Piroshki. Piroshki?
Yes, close. I'm going to give you 5 points. It's actually perepetchi, a traditional udot rye crust tart filled with meat or vegetables. You don't get to see them in the clip. So I've got some. I've got some right here.
Excellent.
Something you made earlier.
I prepared these. Do anyone want to try them?
Really?
Party for everybody, dance! Come on and dance! Come on and dance! Come on and party for everybody!
All right, give it back, give it back, give it back. Too much, too much. So at the end of the round, let's do a quick score check. We have Casey's team on 2 and Julia's team slightly ahead on 7 points. And when we get back from the break, we're crossing to our correspondent in Eastern Europe. It's Bronya. We'll be back with her. Check her out. Oh, wow. Yeah. We'll see you after the break. Welcome back to the Eurovision Quiz Contest. It's time to get a game for the family going now, and we call this one the Eurovision Family Tree. You are right to applaud. How does it work? I think we're going to cross live to our Eastern European Eurovision correspondent, Bronya, to find out. Bronya, are you there? Bronya? Bronya?
Dobro večer, Toby, dobro večer, everyone. As you know, Europe is one happy family. Well, maybe not always, but at Eurovision, certainly. For this game, you must look at all the entrants from one particular country and order them in the year they were in the contest. Are you doing Bosnia-Herzegovina? I would surely win. Good luck, my friend.
Thank you, Bronya, and a round of applause for your lovely accent.
What accent?
Casey's team, you're up first. So the following artists have all represented the UK at the Eurovision Song Contest. You must order these on the tree, top down, from the oldest to the newest. 1 point each for right answers. Team Casey, your artists are Act 1, Blue. Act 2, Olivia Newton-John. Act 3, The Shadows. Act 4, the evergreen Cliff Richard. And Act 5, the not-so-green Engelbert Humperdinck. Time starts now.
Okay, Dick there.
Yeah, Blue go down to 4.
Blue go... 4?
Yeah. Cliff is probably... I'm not sure whether the Shadows...
No, the Shadows were after Cliff.
Shadows are after Cliff. So
Okay.
Cliff's first.
Cliff first.
Try and get it done before Eurovision starts again this year.
Cliff's at like 69 and 72.
15 seconds.
Yeah, I'll put the change the Shadows and Olivia. Change the Shadows with Olivia, for
above
sure.
Olivia.
Are you sure? I'm so nervous.
We're not at all sure.
And
Yes, I think
5,
that's
4, 3, 2, 1. Russo, step away from the tree. Okay, now, the correct order in 1968 was Sir Cliff Richard with congratulations.
Great job.
Number 2 in 1974 was Olivia Newton-John with Long Live Love.
I told you that, you idiots. I had it. Didn't listen to me.
1975 was The Shadows with Let Me Be the One.
So close.
2011 Blue with I Can. And finally, Engelbert Humperdinck with Love Will Set You Free. Some points there. Well done. Julia's team, your turn. Tonight, your family tree is from Sweden. Your artists are these, as follows. Act 1, Loreen. Act 2, support for Loreen, Harry's. Act 3, ABBA. Act 4, Carola, not the car. Act 5, Charlotte Nielsen. Julia, your minute starts now.
Okay, last, Lorraine, of course, last.
Lorraine,
Yeah, look, I'm not sure. I'm going to go on
ABBA
first. I'm going to go on costumes, to be honest with
right,
you.
me too.
So I think Charlotte...
Rank of most flammable.
Charlotte Nielsen. Charlotte's last. Let's put her fourth. She's
Okay,
fourth.
great.
And it's between Carola and Harry's, and I don't know.
I reckon Corola's probably
the Harrys look like they're about to play
Harry's.
golf.
Do you?
Philip's
High
a bit
pants.
early 80s and they look, maybe they're 70s,
Maybe
late
they
70s.
well, I don't know. They got high pants on and boots.
And boots, a bit of glam rock happening
glam
there.
there.
Is
Well,
Bella
I
and
think
Harry.
chinos go down a little bit.
Chinos go
Yeah,
down.
I think
Okay,
we
let's
should
go
swap
chinos.
around.
And you know what? I say done.
Done. Okay, brave. A lot of confidence there. The correct order. The correct order is this: 1974, ABBA.
Yes!
With Waterloo. 1984, Harry's with Jiggy Loo, Jiggy Lee.
Chinos!
Cheetos!
90,
Never trust Cheetos!
91, Corolla, again not the car, with Fangad of Stormwind.
Stormwind.
99, Charlotte Nielsen. And 2012, Loreen. So... A quick score check. Casey's team making up some ground on 5. Julia's team still a little bit ahead on 10 points. And it is time for round 3. This game is called Heads or Tails. Oh. Eurovision has launched many stellar careers, taking nobodies from the cobbled streets of Europe and thrusting them into the spotlight. I mean, we all recognise household names like this one, the great Gildo Horn.
I think I have a restraining order on him.
One group stands out above the rest. And in the years since their win, ABBA have been much copied by other Eurovision performers. And we're going to show you now some photos, and you have to guess if the picture is ABBA or an ABBA copycat. Oh. To make it harder, we're not going to show you their heads.
Excellent. So,
hence the name, Heads or Tails. That's where that comes in.
I like that. It's very clever.
Took a long time to get to it, but it's worth the wait. Starting with your team, Julia.
Great.
Here's your first pick.
Yes.
Oh, what do you reckon?
I feel very confident in having a great knowledge of their wardrobe. And that is a wardrobe I have to say I have never seen before. What, just get it wrong. But I feel like, I don't know why Benny would be standing unless all of a sudden he's decided to do like an a cappella version of something and not use the piano.
Where's the piano?
Where's the piano?
Yep.
So that's going to be the tough one.
There was no piano
So
in
unless he's playing the piano accordion because he used to be in a band. Yes.
This really could go on forever. I'm going to need an answer at some point.
Not ABBA.
Not ABBA. Can we reveal? It is, in fact, not ABBA. Team Casey, take a look at this picture and tell me ABBA or not ABBA.
Well, that's ABBA.
Yeah, I think the instruments are in the right place. The costumes are more or less in the right era.
They look too slim for
I'm going to need an answer. I'm going to need.
They had a little bit of, you know,
I'll give you a clue. It's
women.
either ABBA or it's not ABBA.
I would go with the.
I'm going to go with team consensus here because I'm
What are you saying?
debating with him myself.
Let's say ABBA. Can we reveal? It is, in fact, ABBA. Team Julia, take a look at this pic.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
That's a tough one.
It's a tough one.
Can I remind everyone, winner takes it all.
I think it's Benny and Frida.
Yeah.
The finger in the front pocket?
Yeah, wow.
That's a bit unusual.
It's a classic.
Is that a wedding ring?
Finger in the front. Remember that song? Finger in the front pocket.
And a wedding ring, right? That's a wedding.
And a wedding ring.
Another ring
And
thing.
they were let's be bold. We've got points to lose.
reckon.
We've
Yeah,
got
sure.
points to lose.
Sure.
Let's say it is one of those couples.
You're saying it's ABBA.
Yeah.
Can we reveal? It is, in fact, ABBA.
Oh.
Look at your finger. She's checking for change in the front pocket there. Team Casey.
Yes.
Take a look at this pic and tell me ABBA or not ABBA.
Luckily,
You know what?
I'm an expert on
Inline
Benny's
skates.
testicles, and I've studied them off the cover of ABBA Arrival as a kid, and I've seen the outline of balls in a helicopter, and that's not ABBA.
I reckon that is closer to Bucks Fizz than ABBA.
You're making your mind up there.
Yeah, that's
This guy. Go.
What he said.
What he said. Can we reveal to see whether it is an ABBA? It is, in fact, Bucks Fizz. Okay, now let us check the scores. In Casey's team catching up rapidly on 9, but Julia's team still slightly ahead on 13. There is one more segment to go, and it's almost time to sing. Teams, now you have selected a singer.
We have. I think it would be foolish not to choose Paul Capsis.
I agree. Team Casey?
I'm very keen to choose either Tim or Jane, but they have both waved me off, so I'm going to sing myself.
Probably a good idea. Pop your headphones on while we go to the break, and when we get back, these two are going to be singing in a language other than English in an attempt to score the magical 12 points. We'll see you soon. And welcome back to the Eurovision Quiz Contest. It's time to get someone out of their seats in a game we call 12 points. Teams, one of you will be singing a song in the original language it was performed in. The rest of the team have to guess what the language is, the name of the song, and the artist who sung the song. You guess all of those three correctly, that's 4 points per correct answer. You get the perfect, elusive Eurovision 12 points. Paul, you are singing for Julia's team. Would you like to take the stage, please?
Help me up on the stage.
yes,
It's kind of high. Oh, you're such a gentleman.
There we go.
Bless you.
Good luck, but not too much.
Are you ready? You ready to sing?
I think I am.
Okay, when you're ready.
Scambiamo, scambio senza poner per apprezzare quello che non saputo alla mañana mentre il mondo cade e pizza.
Julia, I am going to need the language, the artist, and the name of the song.
As you stood there, Paul, a man alone, on stage with dark hair, I knew exactly where we were.
Probably in a Greek bath. Is that what you were?
No. This was the most magnificent song of last year that should have been top 3, as far as I'm concerned.
Wow.
The country and the language is Italy and Italian.
Yep.
The name of the song?
L'essenziale.
And the name of the artist?
A man that I would pretty much do anything with. His name, Marco Mengoni.
Let's take a quick look at Marco singing the original, slightly less good version.
Appartengono anche a te, che da sempre sei per me l'essenziale.
Beautiful. Casey, do you want to jump up? Yeah. Jump up and assume the position. Okay, remember, guys, language, song, name, and artist. Take it away, Casey.
Magdiego sta, tanga langa vördala. Giga fram gick I vidlu dale. Hagsa det kunet. Eg fram nästa dag. En var och frid som dina krävs. Jäga liv I för lekas viv. Jäga liv, väg nöftig. Fegar må timer blast. I för fjällen har jag driv.
Okay, wonderful. Stay there. Jane and Tim, I need the song, the language, and the name of the artist. In
Which
your
one
own
do we
time.
start with?
Why don't you start with language?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's not Klingon. Jane, do you go...
I was feeling Eastern European, Scandinavian.
Yeah, I'm thinking
going
Scandinavian.
in that general direction. I wasn't feeling...
All right, do you want to move on to song name? I'm going to nod like this.
Yes, we'll say that.
At that, and maybe you want to skip on to the name of the artist on the tip of your tongue, I'm sure.
Gary Brushnakashnosh.
Oh, there's... We've... We're losing them rapidly. When I said don't give any clues away, I'm pretty sure we haven't violated that rule. Is that helping?
It's Iceland.
It's Iceland! It's Iceland. The song is Ega Leaf, which I'm going to give to you.
It's Gary McShuggs.
And it is not Gary, it's Ethor Ingi who's did the song. So very close. That is nearly Dusquat. Let's have a look at Ethor and the original clip.
Ég á líf, yfir erfiðleika svíf. Ég á líf, magna því.
Chris Hemsworth singing there. And so, at the end of the final round, Casey's team, you have finished on 17 points, and our winners tonight is Team Julia taking the 2 points and finishing on a grand total of 25. Thank you all, thank you players, thank you all. Join us tomorrow night at 8 p.m. for the Eurovision Quiz Contest. Next instalment, Julie and Casey, you will be back to battle on. So will Bronya and I. It will be a world filled with spandex and satin and wonderful lyrics. In the meantime, in the words of the great Bucks Fizz, don't let your indecision take you from behind. Good night, Europe!
Good night. Who's vegan?
For more exciting products related to this program, visit ABC Shops, Dimics or the SBS Shop online.